Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I am a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we are going to be taking a look at Color of the Crew. This is the final mission, final performance. And I will tell you this, whenever I initially reacted to this, I thought this was the first mission, not them as a crew. So you're going to see a lot of my feedback, tailored to that. But honestly, now that I think about it, because at this point, before you're about to watch me react to them, I've already seen them because I didn't catch it till I finished recording. But each one really demonstrated their essence as a crew, and it was really enjoyable to watch. Probably why I was affected more emotionally this way, and it really felt like them, like all of them felt like themselves, So I hope you guys enjoy, and I am watching in final ranking order. It'll be from Cocoa and Butter, and Holybang would be my final one that I react to. I hope you guys enjoy. Final crew. Do the fur on the shoulders. Time's up, keep moving, we'll see arrives. If you've ever heard what I heard in my mind, never tried I don't want to ever come down from my height, I'm in the best seat. Sometime in the next breed, if you're coming at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to. Do you sour? Never giving credit where it's due, cause he don't lack in power. Venom. Yeah! Ooh, that pocket is sick. Oh. Yeah. Love that with the head ISOs. It actually helps tie in with the feathers because chickens are known to isolate very well. Yeah. Venom. Yep, nice. Venom. That was super, super cool. I like that a lot. Let's take a look back here. Definitely one of their better runs of choreography. Super cool how they chose to start this out. I love the outfit. It's a whole vibe. This whole beginning, that right there, boom, just kind of the peel out of the fingers is really difficult to do, honestly, when you're not fluent in isolating each independent finger. You'd be surprised at how many people can't move a finger without moving other ones. So just doing that whole beginning with everybody is very impressive. And just have this whole setup where they go da 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 da, and then they go switch switch. So the formation shifts here are really nice, and then they switch into more of a legato body roll influenced ISO. So we went something very intricate, switch, still intricate, but a very different pocket of exploration, which is really enjoyable. I love that you cry, and then they all chose to branch out, hit a texture, bring it back in. So it's very clean, a very strong start. They melt through, and they go need me, da da da, hit the word, not quite the words. Well, need me, yeah, but like how she said it, the tone, need me, and then bring it back in. Then they built it up, bring her through, and then from there, Venom. That right there, boom, this melt right here, that boom, boom. If this don't scream Wolf Flow, I don't know what does. I know people said that Wolf Flow was in their mega crew, and it makes sense. I mean, just look at this. It's just like bleeds through. I love this pocket so much. It's so enjoyable to watch. It really is. With the kick, I would say my one note in this is because it does remind me of Wolf Flow, it's showing symptoms of what I've already said about Wolf Flow's choreo, is it does ride more simplistic when they do unison. Not saying that the pocket's simplistic, but the actual information that they're given, not the pocket, but the content extremities is more simplistic. Yeah, it's polyrhythmic, but more on the intermediate side, not quite complex. They're not overcompensating that in their other formations and visuals and levels and spacing. you know, I would say they are doing a great job. They have 3 people facing the back and 4 facing front. Power in numbers really helps with this kind of stuff. So, I mean, I like the fact that they're all facing the back and they're going and they're doing the same thing, but just facing different ways. It's really nice. You know, the twist of the heel, the intricacies, having the head and the heel collaborate really nice here. Then they bled it through. So it's just, their texture shifts are really great and everyone's on the same page. And that's what I like about it. And that's what makes this feel so like it commits really well, you know? That right there, right back up to the top. Then from here, I just say, I like this. They are choosing to, okay. So they ended up doing something similar with the head ISO. Thread through. So they went head and then chest and then they built it up, drop it down to a triple, bring it back up, kind of having their own movement, like their own quality of movement, branch out until they had to go back towards the center. 2, 3, 4 head ISOs. Girl's best friend. I love them. When they go great transition, it hits that doo 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 doo. So it kind of feels very lackadaisical. And I think that was a really smart choice choreographically there. This was a really fun, interesting thread choice they did where they threaded from both sides and then you have people branching out in the corner. Really cool. So they do have a lot of really nice bird-like tendencies, like I've already mentioned before, you know, and of course with the feathers. And I know they're not trying to be like birds, but I'm just saying, like, it helps with the costume. This section right here is what I mean by it's a little bit, the content, they're writing the whole count's a little bit too much with not having levels or dynamics to compensate for it, is really my point. But it's finals. I feel like they definitely are providing more opportunities of creative liberties here in comparison to some of the other groups, but each group brought their own presence, and that's the risk that each group runs. You know, I feel like Holybang, good chance that they had a good following. They were clean here and they got the votes, you know. At the end of the day, they're the ones who got the votes, and I would assume, you know, I'd say judges also have a preference. I do know that the judges for this season took a more subjective approach to this. So, but I'm not negating them at all. I really like this. Do I think that it's strong 100% of the way? Not necessarily, but, you know, they are in the finals because they've demonstrated competency in multiple aspects of the show. Bringing it through. So because again, we are still in the unison, matching levels. I said this about Cocoa and Butter, when they're committing to a level, it was great. They had these really nice moments, and then it feels like here it's just say, okay, we're finishing it out, let's just do choreo. Is really what it feels like, which is probably would be my only note here. I love this where they're kind of dropping down and doing their own vibe. Really like that. Now this was a really nice finish. That was super fun. It's cool. So that would just be my only note. Around 3/4 of the way in to near that tail end, we didn't quite have as much dynamic shifts or levels or spacing, staging as much as we saw from the other aspects. So that would have been my one note that I would have given, but it's still a very solid run. I liked it. I love the color. I'm all here for the color blue. Blue is my vibe, and I love the feathers over the top. I think I would absolutely wear this outfit. This looks like a whole vibe and a half. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have officially gotten near the tail end of the first season of Street Woman Fighter. I still have, because I watched these accidentally backwards, I still have the color sound performance to watch. But all in all, with Color of the Crew, I really feel like each crew demonstrated just absolute beauty and showcase of their crews. And the fact is that I could tell that even by watching it with a different pretense of what I think I was watching, genuinely. I think for me, because some people will probably ask who I would have personally have chosen, I would have personally chosen Hook out of everyone, because for me, I'm going off of the entire season, not just this isolated mission and challenge. And I'm not factoring in the public, or I'm not factoring in any of those things. I really think that Hook brought the most consistency in terms of creativity, performance value, content. I mean, I feel like the only time where their crew was a bit average and execution was mega. But even then though, like, I think that they still brought very clean aesthetic to the table, and they did bring a lot of creative elements to it. So I will not discredit that at all. All 4 crews were fabulous in these. And I honestly, when I think about it, all of them demonstrated, like I've already said, they've demonstrated themselves, and it really felt such a joy to watch in this position alongside you guys in correspondence to watching the second season. So that's been pretty nice. If you want to see more Street Woman content, such as early release content or content that may not have made its way to YouTube, you can check it out on Patreon. If you don't see it on YouTube, good chances there. I do have a lot of stuff that's up and coming that is already early released. And if you want to go check that out, you have the link is in my bio on my channel. But thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.